Hello, I'm Tony from Wild Spider Designs. Welcome to Getting Started with Sticky Roll. In this short tutorial we're going to cover the best way to apply sticky roll to your card or paper, single-sided and double-sided application, and the easiest way to remove the liner. I really hope you enjoy the video, so let's get crafting. We're going to start with the best way to apply sticky roll to your card or paper. So we're going to use a larger piece of card and a smaller piece of card that's been cut to size. So firstly, unwind your roll onto your mat. Now each roll has a natural resting point, and if you find that, your sheet will lie nice and flat, which makes it a lot easier for applying your paper or card. Now what I see a lot of people doing is trying to place the sticky roll onto the card rather than the other way around, and that's when people tend to get themselves in a bit of a mess. So the easiest way to do it is just to bow it slightly, and then that gives you a nice easy surface just to line up and smooth down straight onto your sticky roll. So I find it's best to trim it with a craft knife, but if you're not comfortable with a craft knife, scissors are absolutely fine to cut the roll. When we're doing the smaller piece, once again unwind the roll until it reaches its natural resting point. Place the card straight onto the paper, and if you are more comfortable with using scissors, simply cut just inside the piece of card, and this will ensure that you don't end up with any residue left on your scissors. Now if you do, don't worry, you can either peel it off, or there are sprays called sticky stuff remover that will easily remove any residue from the blades of your scissors. So now we have two nice pieces of card that are covered with sticky roll, and if you just give the back a quick burnish, and this will actually help you release the liner once you've cut the card or paper using either a die cutting machine or an electronic cutting machine. Now, if you wanted to stick down and decorate these pieces of card, what you would need to do is have both sides covered in sticky roll. So we're just going to repeat the process, but instead of doing that side again, we're going to do the uncovered side, and this will give us a nice double-sided application of sticky roll. Once again, trim down the sides. When you're trimming with a knife, all you need to do is just butt right up to the card, and it will give you a nice line to cut down. It's as simple as that. Any bits you have left over, simply pop them back on the roll for safekeeping, because I'm sure you'll find another piece of card that will have a use for that. And once again, burnish quickly. And there we have a nicely double-sided piece of card. If this is your first time using sticky roll to die cut with, I would definitely recommend using a less intricate shape to begin with. So instead of starting with something like this, start with something simpler like this. This will give you a chance to practice removing the liner. There is a knack to lifting the liner easily, but once you've got the hang of it, you will have no problems whatsoever. So we're just going to run this quickly through the die cutting machine, and then I'm going to show you how to lift the liner easily. So as you can see, it's cut nicely through. So now I've got my die cut, we're going to lift the liner. Now the easiest way I find is to flick the liner up in a small motion like that. Now I find it easier with a craft knife, but if you feel more comfortable, then you can use a pin. So if you just place the craft blade into the liner, and it literally just lifts up like that. So a small flicking motion. Now, if you are struggling, sometimes it can be a good idea to just burnish over the area again. Once again, just place the blade into the liner and lift it up like so. Now for some shapes that are really intricate or skinny, like that part, some people can find it easier to just cut into the liner. Now, obviously don't cut all the way through, but there's no particular pressure to use. And then that just gives you something to pop your craft knife underneath, and it will help you lift the liner and the paper easily. And there we have 2 simple ways to lift your liner easily. I really hope you've enjoyed getting started with Sticky Roll. If you have any questions, suggestions, or just want to show off your creations, then please do get in touch.